Today I'm going to give you my top 50 plus movies of all time for you to watch when you're bored or when you're a movie lover like me. And let me tell you, I watched a lot of movies. By the way, this is not in any particular order because I physically cannot bring myself to do that and mentally. So some of these will probably be available on streaming services and others not. And if they're not, you just watch it on other sites. Not that I do that. Okay, so let's start off strong with Rush Hour Part 1, 2, and 3. Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker are the perfect duo together for those movies. Like, it's hella funny. It's the perfect amount of action and comedy. What more do you need? Then Night at the Museum Part 1, 2, and 3 once again. I remember when it first came out, Ben Stiller is the perfect guy for his role. Zoolander Part 1 and 2. Part 1 was the best. I think this is the definition of it's so bad that it's good. Once again with Ben Stiller. I find all of his movies so entertaining actually. Zoolander is so funny, bro. It's not even a debate. The Devil Wears Prada. So somehow I find myself having the urge to watch it again and again. It's just so iconic, and love Anne Hathaway's movies. Now the next one has a special place in my heart, maybe actually. It's called Flipped. And bro, it's so cute. If you like the romance trope, she fell first but he fell harder, you gotta watch it, bro. I just can't get over that movie. It's so freaking cute. Okay, so then I thought I would mention this because it's just such a classic and it's just good. The Notebook. I don't think I have to add anything to that. Okay, so the next one is also a favorite of mine. Rise of the Guardians. It's like a lot of fantasy and just your inner child getting what it wants. Ocean's 8. I do like all of the Ocean's insert number movies, but I like this one in particular because it was just like women conspiring together to steal something, and the venue was at the Met Gala, which is interesting, and the cast was really good. How to Train Your Dragon 1, 2, and 3. Also one of my favorite animated movies. I think when it first came out, it was just so unique. Every character is great in that movie. Of course, I have to mention Big Hero 6. Everything is so good about it. The storyline, top tier. Yeah, I've watched it a couple times. Never fails to entertain me. The Star Wars movies, honestly, I enjoyed all of them. Like also the new trilogy. But of course I do like the older movies more. But still, I enjoy everything because it's just the universe that I love. And then the next one is an honorable mention amongst all the Star Wars movies. It's a spin-off, Rogue One. I feel like I'm gonna say good so many times in this video. But what else can I say? It's amazing. Rogue One is amazing. The chemistry between the characters is so good. Every time I watch it, I always shed a tear. Like at least one. The Harry Potter movies. Who hasn't watched those at this point? Yeah, they're just comfort movies. Then Top Gun, and for me specifically Top Gun Maverick. So I watched that in the cinema. There's just something about it. I couldn't look away from the movie. It was so good. Okay, now one of my all-time favorites, Now You See Me 1 and 2. I love magic. I love the card tricks. Ooh, and the plot twist. Okay, then a comfort movie of mine, Friends with Benefits. Like, it's so funny and there's a love story and it's in New York. Just love it so much. So then my favorite Disney princess movie, Tangled. Words cannot explain how much I love that movie. It's just so perfect. Eugene and Rapunzel together. Then all of the Marvel movies, but in particular the following ones. Shang-Chi, and I'm sorry if I butchered the name. Avengers Endgame, the 3-hour-long movie. And I remember when the memes came out for that. Doctor Strange, then the animated Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, and all of the other Spider-Man movies with Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland. Guardians of the Galaxy 1, 2, and 3. I recently watched part 3 in the cinema. Like, it was a good ending to the trilogy. And lastly, Black Panther. Moving on, I've got Yesterday. Bro, it's so funny for no reason. And their accents make it even better. I think the story is just so original. Fight Club, obviously not gonna talk about that. La La Land, and that movie also has like a special place in my heart. It's just, in a way, it feels refreshing and authentic. I would like to say. Kung Fu Panda 1, 2, and 3. The Perks of Being a Wallflower. I had actually heard so much about this movie and the book, especially. My original plan was to read the book first and then the movie, but I couldn't wait. So then I decided to just watch the movie, and I was actually completely thrown away. It was a really good story. Yeah. All of the actors did a great job in that movie. Get Out. I believe this movie has won Oscars. It was really interesting, actually. Crazy Stupid Love. Probably one of my favorite rom-coms. Great cast. The story is also just fun to watch. The Greatest Showman. Definitely one of my favorite movies. Favorite musical, maybe even. Every time I watch it, I just get in my feels. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. There's this one scene that is so freaking funny. Like, Willy Wonka bumps into like a window or like a door.
And you know what? I've got transportation.
The Fast and the Furious movies. The Prince of Egypt. I have no idea why I like this movie so much. 17 Again. Is it an underrated movie? Maybe a bit. Yeah. Why? Because it's so funny. Pixels. For some reason, this movie has made an impact on me since I've watched it years ago. I think I just like all of the games that are implemented in the movie. Parasite won Oscars. The story was really original and had me laughing a lot. Ready Player One. I haven't read the book ever, but the movie was good. But I don't know how much it differs from the book, so don't come for me. 21. This might also be one of my absolute favorites. It's about this guy who's counting cards with blackjack. The Maze Runner movies. I have read the first book like maybe halfway, but then I didn't have any motivation, so I just watched the movies. I know that's bad. Beauty and the Beast live action with Emma Watson. The animated Cinderella movie part 3. I know that's a bit unexpected, but to me it's not unexpected because the prince is so funny in that movie. Like, he finally got some character or something.
I forbid you to take another step down these stairs! Okay.
Set It Up. I believe this movie is still on Netflix. I think it was even a Netflix movie. The Lord of the Rings movies. Bohemian Rhapsody. Obviously, Love Queen. The Martian. I've not read the book, but I found the movie quite interesting. I usually don't watch those type of movies. The Hangover 1, 2, and 3. Part 1 is the best, but they're all funny. If you're looking for something light, watch that. Coco. There's music. It's a good movie to watch together with your family. The Breakfast Club. Part of me likes it a lot because it just feels so authentic and iconic. Just a couple of people from all these different high school cliques having detention together. The Princess Diaries. Again, I love Anne Hathaway. The Age of Adeline. And then last but certainly not least, the Barbie movies. In particular, for me, Barbie in a Mermaid Tale. I also want to watch the new real life action Barbie movie. Those were all of my favorite movies of all time. But yeah, I hope you have something to watch now, because that extra hour of scrolling on Netflix is not worth it. Yeah, thank you for watching. I hope to see you again. But for now, take care, sleep well, don't stay up too late like I do sometimes. It's not good. And good luck with anything you have going on with your life. And I'll see you. Bye.